gonna try to hypnotize the elephant.
No, I'm not gonna try. I'm gonna succeed.
Exactly.
Or die. One or the other.
No way.
That's crazy. How the hell did you do that?
Welcome to a week in the life in Cape Town, South Africa. We're staying here at this beautiful villa. We've got a lot of crazy activities planned. I'm going to be taking you along the road with me behind the scenes of what we're actually going to be getting up to. For anybody that's new to the channel, my name's Ibrahim and I'm a professional hypnotist for billionaires. Now, so many people ask me, what is it you actually do with these millionaires and billionaires that you work with? What are you hypnotizing them? All of that kind of stuff. I'm going to be not just telling you, but showing you the behind the scenes, because a lot of these guys on this trip with me are actually clients of mine. So it's pretty cool because I get to travel the world with not just friends, but with clients. And now for the first time, I'm taking you guys along for the journey with me. So without further ado, let's get into it. This is Paul, the organizer of this trip. So if you ever see any of these trips, this is the guy behind the scenes, Paul. We also work together as well. What have we got in store for this trip?
We booked this amazing villa, a few nice dinner, a few parties, a few activities, and then we're going to Chilla Plain, which is a billionaire safari resort privatized for us.
This is the kind of stuff that we get up to, right? This is the kind of stuff we're going to be showing you the behind the scenes as well, okay? Not bad, eh? Not bad. We'll take this one, take this one. What is the difference between a millionaire and a billionaire? I'll tell you. A millionaire needs to see something to believe it. Like you see these helicopters right now. Right now we're about to go on a private plane, right? You need to see it in order to believe it's possible for you. But the difference with a billionaire is that they believe and then they see. So the belief becomes before the rationale. And that is the difference between having a 10x mindset and a 2x mindset. And for me, even just being here 1 year ago, I was just starting out. I had no connections. I had literally was basically started from ground zero, but I had the belief so clear in my mind, that vision pulled me forward and that gave me so much energy. What we're doing right now, I've already created in my mind. I hypnotized myself to believe this and there was no question in the level of certainty that I have, and you can absolutely have that too. This is the nicest helipad I've ever seen. Look, fresh cut grass, perfectly lined up. Wine farm right here, the vineyards, surrounded by mountains, completely immersed in nature. You can literally, you can smell it, you can taste it. This is the key to making your dreams become to reality. You have to live them to make your mind know that it's real.
Hypnotize me to have a great day again.
Oh, so you...
Yeah.
Yo, that would actually be a crazy one. Yeah, this stuff is good. A lot of it's organic as well, which is very nice. But not vegan though. Ah, it's okay, it's okay. We can make an exception for these two vegans here. Not like a little bitch in between these two guys. Look at me. We should do a biceps curl competition at the villa. I'm down. Now I'm going to take you inside a private hypnosis session with Yomi. He's an 8-figure entrepreneur, and just give you a glimpse of what it actually looks like. In the next 20 minutes, if you could just be like, boom, that's changed, what would that be?
Kind of probably similar to Paul, like when I'm vlogging sometimes, like with the camera, I feel like it creates a little bit of anxiety. My energy is not that good.
Yep.
And I'm not as witty or able to be like fluent in the way I'm speaking and stuff, especially in English, because it's new to me.
Second language.
And when it's involved like other people. Let's say I'm just talking straight to the camera, I'm gonna be good. If there is someone recording me a little bit more, if there is people around me, I cannot express my full like potential in like being funny and also like sharing my knowledge and stuff.
Now, I just want you to copy me, put your hands like this up in front of you, like higher in front of your face, and then go like this with those open. Okay, great. Now I want you to focus on these two fingers very precisely and imagine that there's a magnet in between these two fingers. And now once you imagine these magnets, you can see that your fingers are already coming together, right? Now as you imagine this magnet gets stronger and stronger and stronger, it's going to take you more into hypnosis. And the stronger you imagine that magnet getting, the closer your fingers are going to come together. And in a moment, that magnet's going to get so strong as that hypnosis gets stronger and stronger and stronger, that it's going to make your fingers want to touch. Now, the more you try and resist it, the more together that they're going to come. And now that those fingers are together, that magnet is so strong that you imagine that they're stuck. Now imagine that I'm wrapping a wire around these two fingers. As when I wrap this wire, they get tighter and tighter and tighter. And the more you focus on that tightness, the more stuck that they become, the more that stuckness travels into you, and the deeper into the hypnosis you go. And in a moment, when I say the word sleep, you won't go to sleep, but it will take you deeper into this state of relaxation with your eyes closed in 3, 2, and sleep. Fully relaxing all the way down, all the way deep. Now, I want to let it go, and eyes open, wide awake.
Woo. I can definitely like feel the difference.
It's anxious actually, so. How's the feeling now?
No, I feel good now.
Okay.
Thank you, bro.
My pleasure, bro. Good stuff. Good stuff.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Of course. This guy just got hypnotized to be confident on camera. Look at him. Look at him behind me. That's crazy. That's crazy, actually. Like, literally, that's actually mad, bro. It's like he's a different dude.
I can't shake this feeling, want me to stay. Can't get you off my mind, let's see what you decide. But boy, am I the one you wanna, is this again? I can't tell if this is right, but I want you by my...
So what do you want to be hypnotized for?
I want to forget about my ex-boyfriend.
Okay.
I don't want to be in love with him anymore. You can be on good terms, but I want to move on with my life, start a new chapter, and be free.
So you want to move on, start a new chapter. Are you still in love with him?
Yes.
So why do you not want to be in love with him anymore?
Because I want to meet someone new, and he's not a good person to be in love with.
Why not?
Because he's evil.
Why?
He gets with people, and he lies, and doesn't tell the truth, and doesn't treat me how I deserve to be treated.
Okay. Yeah, you can just get nice and comfy. You can just give me one of your hands. So all I'm going to have you do first of all is...
So cool.
Do you feel different?
Yeah, I do. I feel lighter, I feel airier, like weight lifted off of me. Thank you, Abraham.
You're welcome.
Super cool. Wow. Highly recommend anyone who's heartbroken. Buy his course.
I actually don't have a course to buy, unfortunately, so don't do that, but overcome your heartbreak.
No, cute.
How do you feel now when you, like, think back?
I was, in the last part, I was like trying to remember like any memories, and I was like struggling to think of them, whereas before they just come flooding in. And I was like, wait, trying to think of them. And then I couldn't, and then as I just kept breathing and like letting them out, I just felt so much lighter.
How much were you thinking about those memories before, like, today?
Well, like every hour.
And now when you try and think of those memories, what happens?
It's like a block. I'm trying to think of things, and there's like, it's like so much more faded, and like I can't think clearly about them.
How easy does it feel now to move forward?
Yeah, it does.
I'm going to safari. Babel is... So Babel actually owns this safari, so he's been very kind. He's been very kind to let us stay at this safari. He said he's gonna let us ride the lions. I feel like everyone's got these big ass suitcases. We've just got this. So we may have severely underpacked, boys. I don't know, and half of this is just a jacket and a camera, I think. So I think we could. But yeah, basically the plan here is we're gonna get a plane to a safari, which we've privatized. So I guess that means we have a safari to ourselves. I think it's every kid's dream. I always wanted to do this. I think getting to spend time with animals the way it was intended is cool, because usually, you know, you go to a zoo or something and you feel like these animals are in a cage, whereas here we're in their territory. So excited to experience that in a very special way. We just landed here I fell asleep a little bit in the plane, not gonna lie. How was your flight?
It was bumpy, huh?
Bumpy, yeah, very bumpy.
Bro, like ours was really.
I just got bumped to sleep like a baby and then woke up in a safari. Look at our transportation, how cool is this? We just saw some wildebeest running, did you see that? There's wildebeest running like Pumbaa. I did this last time, a different one, and a cheetah was the one thing I didn't get to see. They're like the spots. So this is how you know we're on a billionaire resort right now. Our bottles have our own names on them. Let's see, let's see.
Get a taste, huh?
Tastes like money.
Want me iced tea for you to try?
Thank you very much.
Okay, so once again, welcome to Cheetah Plains and welcome to Karula House. So you'll be making use of Karula House and Umvula House. So please make yourselves feel at home. This is going to be your houses. You do not share it with any other guests. So please make yourself feel at home.
The chef will present a menu. However, if there's
Not bad,
anything
huh?
you would like or you want to add or
Few more,
remove, that's
few
your
more.
time to actually
I think I'm gonna get a private haircut.
So you will let us know
I'm
what
gonna go
you
to the
need.
stylist. I was like, I need a little trim. Let's see, let's see. All right, let's go and check out what the rooms look like. We've got a nice sofa area. We've got some interesting artwork here. I'm liking this. Look at the bed. Holy moly, look at this bed. This is crazy. A little gift ski. Oh my God, yes. Have you ever played the fluffy bunny? Fuzzy bunny? Okay, you have to put, I'll show you this game. Okay, so we got some gifts. Okay, so no one realizes this, but my initials are E.T., like the alien. E.T. Born Home. That's actually a touch. That's actually a crazy touch. And then we've got a freaking fireplace. I didn't even notice this. Make a little fire, we can get romantic in here. Let's have a little look outside. Yo, oh man, just coming out here, chilling. Just looking at the wildlife. It is super peaceful here. I don't know if you can hear this. Can you hear that? It's the sound of nothing. That is the best sound in the world. Spend so much time living in cities, like being based in Dubai. There's always this like hum of something going on. But out here, it's just like, it's like an exhale. Feeling blessed. Let's see what else we've got in here. Oh, this is insane. Look at this. Oh. This is crazy. This is a bathroom. The smell in here is so good. I wish you could smell this. Oh, damn. Okay. This is actually the money shot right here. Yeah. So this is where I do some business deals right here. Can hypnotize some people. Bath hypnosis, you know. Special, the billionaire version. So this is pretty crazy because literally just 1 year ago I was just starting with what I'm doing now, and then literally we're now here. So if you don't believe in the power of your mind, now's the time to start. This is amazing. I hope this is inspiring for me. You know, when you see this stuff, it just changes your reality because you just see what's possible. And you know, just being here, experiencing it, it just does this crazy thing to the brain where it normalizes it, right? It makes it, obviously there's appreciation, but it tells your mind on a subconscious level, you can have this, you deserve this, this can be normal to you. And it literally changes your brain chemistry to think, okay, cool, how can I create more of this? And it's not just about the fancy things and the nice stuff, it's about what it represents, what it means to you, right? And the state that it puts you in. And then we've got some friends in another villa out there. We had an entire staff meet us. There's masseuses, there's hairstylists that we have all to ourselves. I think I'm gonna get a haircut. I'm a few days late. I think you need a haircut as well. We'll get some haircuts and then we'll go for some lunch.
Amazing. Did you enjoy it?
Yes.
Okay, I'm glad. I know we just had lunch, but I do like to let
That's
you know
better than it is
what
in
we have
France.
dinner.
So welcome to the safari team. Edwell on that front office is our tracker, which that gives him an opportunity to see the tracks on the ground, which is the first information that we'll pick it up, so we know what is happening around the area where we're gonna be operating. They spot the animal at the same time, and definitely tonight on our way back is going to use the flashlight only to shine to all the nocturnal animals, all the animals that are active at night. I'm gonna ask you to remain seated at all time. Gentle movement as you take pictures. Do not stand up. Always remain seated at all times.
sempre nakfiwa makfiwa siwa masiwa so uyangusisi so uyangusisi Olivia na mantomba sana yokala bafana usungangisondeli sezenzuluthe.
What a first day. What a first day. We took private planes, we got to our private safari, we saw freaking baby lions. That was crazy. I did a safari once before. We went out 9 times, didn't see anything like that. So we're feeling very blessed. Life is blessed. Life is blessed.
So since we're gonna do the bushwalk, the most important thing, the idea of a bushwalk is not a game viewing experience. However, we might encounter animals. So what we need to do from now onwards, we're gonna walk in a single file and arm length behind each other. I'll be leading, Edwell will be walking behind everybody. If we encounter a dangerous animal or an aggressive animal, please do not run. You follow my instruction. If we need to rescue ourselves, you're gonna lead by Edwell. I will face the animal. And then with all animals, their first instinct is to run away from humans. The only time that the animal will attack, it will be in the form of defensive mechanism, where at first they don't have an escape route.
No running.
It's gonna be our second race of the day.
Fight then.
So yeah,
This is where the men are made.
How are you feeling?
I'm terrified. I'm terrified. I nearly got bitten by a snake.
So you want to be standing behind
This is a real bushman right here.
Bird that is calling. So the sound that you are hearing now is a dove. A ringneck dove or a Cape turtle dove.
Good walk around the bush, huh?
Yeah, you know, get the 10k steps in, health, get some sunlight.
We're literally the prey.
Yeah, we are prey right now. I think they'll probably eat Paul first because his teeth are so shiny that they'll see him a mile away.
Thanks, Dr. Eduardo.
With the hippos, they've got 4 toes, and this is actually a young hippo. It's not a matured. This is a hippo park. We call it hippo highway. So elephant did walk here during the day, and definitely when you look at here, it's so many tracks, which means it's a herd of elephants coming from this direction, walking down the road. And then when you look at the elephant footprint, you can see the size here. So this will indicate a female tracks. Front leg is round. Again, because of the weight that they carry, where the hind leg is oval. You see where it kicks, showing that it's moving that direction. It's not floating into the of the water.
How distance with crocodiles?
Give each other space. Big crocodile, they might attack the baby, but however they will stay together in the water. Time to time you'll see them popping up their nose. They take a breath because their nose is open like a valve. It opens and closes. They pop up their nose above the water,
Like a whale.
yes, and take a breath and in, which once they're submerged underwater, you're looking at about between 5 to 10 minutes that they can hold their breath.
This is where we stop for our snacks, and we're currently surrounded by about 30 elephants. Absolutely epic. We just saw giraffes in the night, we saw hippos, we saw leopards. That was by far the best day. We're gonna hypnotize someone. We'll let them put their hand up and decide.
Me.
All right, we'll do whoever wants to be. We'll do it.
I swear, my mind cannot comprehend how it works, even the name thing. So let's see.
I'm scared. Nah, I don't believe this shit. I also don't. Like, I don't even believe in therapy.
We got a tough crowd, huh? I like that. There's only two things you need to do to be hypnotized, okay? One is just listen to what I say and follow it, and two is relax. That's it.
I'm not relaxed. I'm scared.
You'll be relaxed in a minute.
I've like never I don't believe in this shit.
That's okay.
But like I'll try it.
If you're open-minded, it'll
I'm
be fun.
open-minded.
And you're open-minded
Yeah.
as well. Okay, cool. So here's what I'm going to have you do. Put your feet straight on the ground for me, so they're in front of you, just like that. Perfect. Now to get a little bit more into hypnosis, what you could do is you could put your hands together like this. All I want you to do is look at your hands, okay? So you focus on your hands here, here, here. Great, you guys are great. Now what I'm going to have you do is imagine that your hands are starting to get glued together, as if I was pouring glue over it. And sleep, and sleep. Now, you've done great, right? You can focus on this state of focused relaxation. Now what I want you to do is imagine that your eyelids are getting heavier. And I want you to imagine that feeling of hypnosis going through your eyes. What I now want you to do is imagine what it would feel like to be stuck to the seat that you're sitting in. Imagine your body is so heavy that it's stuck to the seat that you're sitting in. It gets heavier and heavier and heavier, so stuck that the more you try and move, the more stuck you become to that seat. And when I say eyes open, your eyes will be able to open and you'll come back. Eyes open, wide awake. Eyes open, wide awake.
What the hell?
What the hell? Okay. How are you feeling?
I don't know.
Don't know? Okay.
I'm literally shocked.
What are you shocked about?
How did you do that?
Do what?
I was literally asleep.
You gonna come up here and tell me that?
What?
You're doing great. I'll take your hand. And fully relaxing all the way down. She's tired, you know, she's had a long day. How are you feeling?
I'm really fucking scared.
Feeling good? Okay, great. Keep your head still. And as my hands go higher, your eyelids will get heavier, and when I move them down, your eyelids will close and sleep, fully relaxing all the way down. What's going to happen is there's going to be a certain word that someone is going to say in a moment. Imagine the funniest thing that's ever happened. It was hilarious, it was like silly, it was funny. Maybe you can even start imagining that thing right now. Now, when you can start to imagine that thing that you find hilarious in your mind, think about that thing, see it, hear what was said, feel what you felt inside of your body that time when it was really funny. When you can remember something that was hilarious, I just want you to nod your head for me. Notice that feeling. Okay, great. Now, the word that is gonna make you trigger it is actually a word that everybody knows here, and that word is beyond, okay? So anytime you hear the word beyond, you're gonna find it hilarious that it's just gonna make you start laughing just like that time you did before, okay? And in 3, 2, 1, eyes open, wide awake. Paul, what's the name of the trip that we're on right now? What's the name of your company?
Beyond.
Wait, what was it? What was it? Wait, what was it again?
Beyond.
Beyond? What's that?
Yeah, but I'm missing myself too.
What's so funny about Beyond? Why is?
I don't want to know.
Why is that? Why is Beyond so funny? What is that?
Are we thinking the same thing? I don't know.
Maybe it's just if me and Paul say it. Maybe if Yomi says it, it like won't go.
Beyond.
Did you get it? What have you done, Dad?
I don't know what's going on. I think
Because I'm not chocolate. I'm gonna piss off. What are you saying?
Oh, the truth is coming out. When the snorts happen, that's how you know the truth is coming out. Okay. I think there's been some big exposures. Alright, I tell you what, there's a lot of laughing. I think we need to go back to focusing on my hand, and fully relaxing all the way down. Now, there's one habit that you know you don't want to do anymore. It's immediately in your head, you can hear it. You know exactly what that habit is as you go deeper into it. Now, as you see that habit, and you see yourself going to do it, whether it's sugar, whether it's nicotine, as you imagine yourself going to go and do that habit and consume that substance, wait a second, it has a different smell to it. It has a different, what's that? That smell is raw chicken breast. As you go to have that, you can smell the smell of raw chicken breast. In fact, you can taste the taste of raw chicken breast in your mouth right now. You can taste that sliminess in your mouth of raw chicken whenever you think about going to go and have that substance again. Now, once you can start to actually, you can see your mouth kind of salivating a bit at the disgusting taste of that. Anytime you think about going to do this habit, you're immediately going to taste and smell raw chicken breast in your mouth. Oh God, and there's maggots coming out of that raw chicken breast. It literally makes you want to throw up right now. Whenever you think about doing that, you are not going to have it. It's literally going to make you disgusted. And once you understand and accept that, and you can actually taste that feeling, you can nod your head for me. Yeah, you can feel that straight away. Now, you don't want to do that anymore, but maybe you want to do something instead. So now you've given that up, what's something that becomes available? Something you can do instead, maybe something positive for yourself. Maybe it's a new habit, something beneficial, something healthy. The first thing that comes into your mind is exactly the right thing. Think of that thing that you're going to change for it now, a new habit, a new healthy behavior. Once you can think of what that thing is, you can also nod your head. And once you fully know that that change has been made and it's done, you can open your eyes.
We've lost her.
How are you feeling?
Disgusted.
Disgusted?
I have a fear of maggots.
What's on
the menu? Seems like
this is just for what do you
I don't want to.
wait, wasn't this your
It
favorite?
actually looks like maggots. Like, come on, look.
Oh my god, I feel like I'm in a chanda.
in this one was pretty nice, huh?
It's like the mountain for the maggots.
Actually, like it's really good. Like I'm sure it's really good.
I just don't want it.
Really?
Yeah.
Why? Like this is pretty good, though.
Didn't you stand on the table at one point?
You don't want it?
No, I'm fine, thanks.
You're sure? Like that's pretty
really
solid,
fine.
no?
Like, just move it a bit closer to her face. Maybe she'll like it.
You don't want it? Okay.
I'm literally shook.
Yeah, and I'm freaked out. You really freaked me out. You freaked everyone out.
I'm so narrow-minded with that. I'm literally shook. I don't even go to therapy. I'll go to a therapist and I'll be like, I don't believe in you, like I'm leaving.
It was funny because you were the most skeptical at the start out of everyone as well, which was funny.
I know. She even said it before another time.
I thought, like, I genuinely thought that was like a myth.
How do you, what are you
I
feeling
get
right
why
now?
people pay 10K for that shit. That's like crazy.
Yeah, it's a shortcut. It's, you can change anything like that quickly. Because you think that was 10 minutes of having some fun, imagine what else you could change.
My bank balance.
Yeah, exactly. That's why
I want to do this.
That's why people pay me a lot of money for it, because that's what it does. Yeah.
How did you learn how to do this?
Duolingo.
What is up?
Good morning, final day of safari. We're gonna go out and see what we can see. Wow, it's early. We're gonna see what we can see before we head out. Who knows? It's raining, so we may see some different wildlife. I don't know. We'll see if anything different comes out. 6% sleep score last night. Solid, going strong. This is the early crew right here. The early bird catches the one. Let's see what we can catch.
Zebras and giraffes, how are they so strong when they don't eat any protein?
I don't know, maybe we need to become vegan.
I'm good, thanks.
Yo, the helis were sick, eh?
Yeah.
Did you guys do some like fun shit in it?
Went like close to the water.
Bro, that was actually like a highlight.
I just don't want to.
So we did a hypnosis last night with some of the girls, and she wanted to be hypnotized to not like chocolate anymore. So I made it basically taste like raw chicken breast when she goes to eat chocolate. That's why she's gagging when, because in her like mind and taste buds, it's like the taste of raw chicken breast. Obviously, is disgusting, right? So now she's kind of like sad though, because now she might miss chocolate forever. So we'll see. We might have to undo it.
I'm gonna get hypnotized in the plane.
Can I get one more?
Yeah. Okay, that was one for the books. What a journey of a lifetime. Thank you if you've come this far. I hope you enjoyed it. The travel, the hypnosis, and if you're curious and you want to actually try this stuff for yourself, I actually make videos about this all the time on this YouTube channel. So subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.